And welcome back to more Super Paper Mario. Last time we made it to floor 80 of the Pit of 100 Trials, and now we're in the home stretch, floor 81 onwards. Now, the first thing you'll probably notice is totals are a little bit off, and there's a reason for that. I actually died, so this is actually another run. So yeah, totals gonna be different, items are different. We have more ultra shrooms, but we have no life shrooms, so I think in a way we're actually better off, because I'd actually prefer to have more ultra shrooms than life shrooms, but those are more expensive, so that's a conundrum at the moment. So we have kind of weird arrangement on this floor, so we're gonna have to figure out the best way to even approach the Magic Koopas. I could have sworn I hit the 1 button, but it didn't actually use the hammer. So, there's the key. Now, there's just a matter of getting to the door, wherever that could be. Obviously, it's up, which is a little bit awkward, because you have to fight through all these guys. Okay, that actually wasn't bad, so cool. So that's 83, I think. Okay, so these guys are annoying because you can't combo them very easily, but also they charge at you, so they're just kind of difficult in every regard. So far so good. Not taking too many hits. We're about 50,000 points towards a level up. That's a little worrisome. Okay, a lot worrisome, because, yeah, we're probably not going to be able to rely on the level up for heals, so we only have like 3 more actual heals. So that's a little scary. Again, with these guys, you want them to spawn facing away, so you can actually do damage. That guy, I don't know how we're going to fight him, so let's hope he does not have the key. Let's hope this guy has the key, because he's actually easy to reach. Nope. So this is awkward. We have to fight one of these dudes, and we have no real room to actually fight him, so... Okay, that actually worked. Close call, but it worked. Now this guy, I think we have to do kind of a similar thing. Just kind of get right on the edge of the ledge. Or get the little ball to move to the other side, like that. Actually, I wonder if Luigi can help. Yep, Luigi actually was the ticket there. So again, I made it to about floor 94, I want to say, before dying, so I think we can make it, but I just needed to ration out items better. Need to play a little bit more defensively, which I was very much not doing. I was playing very recklessly. And it backfired horribly. Got those guys. The dark versions don't even look that much different because they're normally pretty dark colored. They do have discernible eyes, which these ones do not. So that's a little freaky. And now we wait. Because we just need to actually find another one. In this case, we actually did need to go hunt him down. He's not gonna teleport right to us. It's gonna make us work for it. It is weird with boos. Also, I've noticed sometimes the teleport patterns are really unpredictable. So I just kind of sometimes you do have to kind of hunt him down, even though they normally are supposed to like spawn. Also, I picked up some cards from the shop in Flopside, which is on the first floor, by the way, as a refresher. And the reason I did that was because we can do double damage against some enemies, so like Dark Koopa Trolls, for example, we don't actually have so many problems with. In theory. We might still have some problems, actually. But double damage is greatly appreciated. We're already doing double damage on top of that because we have the hammer. Again, the reason I use the hammer is because it does double the damage of a normal attack, so that means we do approximately 50 damage against an enemy we have a card for, if we use the hammer. So again, definitely a good strategy. Gonna let him stretch. just to be on the safe side. Not gonna chance taking a ton of damage here, because we're kind of near the end. I don't want to do this for a 4th time. Because you already have to do it a 3rd time, by default. I say I don't want to take damage, so I take a bunch of damage. Good job, me. So yeah, we only have 2 more heals. So we gotta be a little conservative with our healing items. Okay, so far so good. We're about floor 90, floor 89, so that was close. If you can get those guys up against the wall, it's actually a pretty good strategy because you can kind of just jump and hold the direction of the wall. It's not the easiest thing to do though, sadly. Okay, so far so... Never mind. Spoke too soon. I should really be using Peach for all this stuff, but yeah, let's use Peach. We're only 10,000 points actually to level up, so we're pretty close. This is actually probably a safer strategy to deal with these guys, so we're gonna utilize this. Actually take the hit first and then try to attack instead of trying to attack before and hope for the best. That wasn't really working out for us. Oh shoot. Actually, let's fight this guy because we're really close to a level up and they give a lot of points. So we need 6,000 points, which is kind of a lot. Unless we find Flim, then we might actually dip into our coin fund here. Lucky Lester, as you might have been able to guess. So we have all the partner cards across all the games, which is pretty neat. We have all the partners from Thousand Year Door, we have all the partners from Paper Mario, so that is a lot of partners, and also the Super Paper Mario cards. The only thing we're actually missing at the moment is the last cards of Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Bowser. We have their variants in some cases, but we don't have their base cards. Oh, that was a welcome heal there. I'm debating actually buying an item. I'm gonna buy one of these, just in case. Never know where you might need an item. Did not mean to also hit you with a hammer, sir. But here we are, the home stretch. Let's see how our luck holds up in these final floors. I don't know if this was in the recording that didn't work out, but I was talking in one of the recordings about having... Well, I actually should have saved the item. I wasn't thinking, so I just used the item, but I should have saved it because we were so close to a level up. But I didn't know if this was the really nasty floor or not, so I wanted to be on the safe side. Do not want to get hit by a curse here right now. Thank you very much. But I have really bad luck with video games. I tend to get really good luck very sporadically. This is not one of those times where I'm getting particularly good luck. I say as I run straight into an enemy. So our controls are kind of botched, so we might actually use Piccolo here. Because this is really hard to play with. And we're actually using proper menuing just to avoid having to worry about any upside down nonsense. So yeah, that takes care of that. So now we're good to go. Again, I really shouldn't have used the Ultra Shroom, but I didn't know what was going to be on that floor, so I wanted to be a little bit on the safe side. Probably not the best call, but hey. On the side of caution. Please. There we go. Yep, we're almost there actually. Only a couple more things to do. Should be floor 93, I think. And we got a lot of bros. All of the various types accounted for here. Just gonna tank these hits, to be honest, because we do have more healing supplies than I did when I did this originally, so might as well use them. None of them had it. So there's gotta be another guy up there, I suppose. It really does make you think. Like, these are pretty simple layouts, but, oh. Just had to be a jerk and jump forward. These are pretty simple layouts, but they do kind of make you think. They're pretty involved layouts, for starters. You know, these sort of layouts are pretty straightforward, but they do have a lot of little secret little hidey spots that make them kind of interesting. I was hoping for the key. Oh well. I don't know how many more of those teleporting enemies are gonna be here. Also, I did actually have to find the Mazy Daisy. I'm pretty sure I said earlier that you don't need to, because they disappear. On these floors, they actually don't disappear, I discovered. What happens is they don't leave, but what happens is they just warp a lot. But the proper strategy for dealing with an Mazy Daisy is to actually use Dottie, because then they won't run from you. They will still flip the 3D, but they won't actively try to run. So use Dottie if you want an easier time. There's a lot of Goombas. These are like Gloombas actually, because I think in this game the Gloombas are the ones that try to head bonk you. As one tries head bonk us unsuccessfully as we duck into the door. This is the floor I died. So I actually got a little bit farther than I thought, and this is the exact guy I died to. Because I didn't think to use Luigi. So this jerk. Yeah, these enemies are very vicious, so we're gonna try to get above him and then kind of combo him, but he can also take us out extremely easily, so gotta be a little careful. Again, with these guys, actually, Bowser's your best friend, because he can actually hit them. Oh. That didn't work out as planned. It was a little buggy there, the hit detection. Basically, if you do this long enough, it will start hitting the tail if you're close enough to it. So that is generally the best way to go about that. Yeah, so even Bowser only does 1 damage, which is the standard. So it's a set amount of hits, I think, rather than HP in the traditional sense. So we officially got past where I got stuck, so that's nice. You know, we didn't get walled here again. And we still have plenty of healing items, so we're probably going to make it, but I'm not gonna jinx myself and say we're out of the woods yet. Lord knows what actually is left in this place. Okay, please, turn around. So yeah, we're just kind of playing the waiting game with the Skelebits here, because they're kind of not cooperating with us. On these little skinny ledges, it's a little bit hard to actually attack them when they're patrolling like this. You know, like, Clubbers will generally stay in one spot, so they're actually not that bad. These guys are actually a little bit difficult though, because they do walk around, so you have to actually time when you just try to jump up to even attack them. Like, that was really bad just now. So it's gotta be these bottom ones. 1 and 2. What's actually our next level up? 90,000, so that will obviously be in the next go around, because there's no way we're getting 90,000 points in like 2 floors. I take that back, we could actually get that much in 2 floors. So again, these guys have a lot of HP, so the best method is just use Bowser and take him out. Unfortunately for us, when we first saw these guys in Bleck's Castle, they unfortunately didn't have Bowser in the party, so it did take a while, but luckily now we have Bowser, we can make short work of him, and we're good to go. So yeah, I think we've actually seen every party member in this last stretch. And we have a lot of enemies. Seems to be Koopas. I'm just gonna tank damage because we're at the end, to be honest. Except the hammer can hit us from up there, which is a little cheap, if you ask me. And our last Ultra Shroom Shake. Obviously, on the next round, we're gonna play a lot more conservatively, full disclosure. Basically, we can't actually fight the end boss until we do a second go-around, so I'm playing a lot more recklessly now than I will be then. So next time, the run that you won't see is going to be extremely slow and extremely careful. So I'm gonna try to save all my items for the boss, pretty much, if I can. Even though I've actually heard the boss is really easy, I kinda don't want to take any chances. I like how it's just a lot of Koopas. It's kind of a nice way to end this whole gauntlet, ending with a bunch of fairly vanilla enemies, actually, except the Koopa Trolls. Very classic enemies. And here we are, room 100. I've waited for you, heroes. Who is that? Where are you? Ah, you have done very well. Your bravery has not gone unnoticed. I am a servant of the ancients, sent here to give power to the true heroes. You have passed 100 trials behind you, but whether you are the true heroes of legend or not is yet to be seen. I'll give you a new challenge. You can use this pipe to leave the dungeon. Then you can venture down through the 100 trials again to see me. If you do so, then I will recognize all of you as the true heroes. I truly look forward to it. See you again. So yeah, we have this completely blank room with a pipe. And as he says, if we use said pipe, we leave the dungeon. So yes. For real, we have to do this again, so obviously I'm a little low on supplies. So I'm gonna stock up on items, and next time will be the finale of Super Paper Mario, where we fight that mysterious voice. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Super Paper Mario.